So in episode one of The Promised Neverland, we see here that these kids, uh, wherever these several amount of kids are, that they are, looks like they're in a room and they're being tested, graded probably even. And it makes me kind of wonder with the way that this orphanage is set up, the way that this place is technically set up to where they are hand picking kids to be fed to these creatures behind the scenes. I kind of wonder, with these tests, are these tests kind of like, like basically like how these monsters, these creatures, hand pick their next chosen victims to be for them to feed on, um, or supposedly be fed on, because one of them was talking about wanting to eat them, while the other, while somebody else was saying, one of the other creatures was basically saying that we can't touch them because we need them for the main objective. But when, like I said, guys, when I initially watched it on my reaction video, initially my thought was just like, what is this area? Because at the same time, you really didn't see any of the main characters in this room, except for the one girl. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. They do show her in this scene, in this room, um, but it just kind of makes me wonder, because even with that, even on the calendar, it just had Connie's name on it, so she basically was the latest pick to be chosen. And again, poor Connie just sucks. Really, really hate the fact that Connie had to die the way that she did. But it just makes me wonder, guys. It makes me question uh, this specific scene, because with this happening in episode one, it definitely broadens it a little bit more as far as my perspective on the show, on these, on what's to come. And it makes me wonder, have any of the other kids like Norman or Ray, have any of the other kids been in this room to do this test as well? I'm just curious and wondering that information. But needless to say, guys, that's all I have to say on this video. What did you all think of it? Let's have a chat. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will chat with you on the next The Promised Neverland video. Peace, guys.